Hey everyone, so this video is about GATE PYQs. So I will tell you everything about GATE PYQs, how many times you should solve the GATE PYQs. If you are not able to solve the GATE PYQs, what you should do in that case, and a few more things that I have used while I was preparing in my preparation, how I used to solve the GATE PYQs. Okay. So those who don't know, I am Anjali. I have secured All India Rank 13 in GATE 2023. Okay, so let's start with the video. So the very first thing is, okay, that I also did, and most of the toppers do this. Okay, that is very important to keep the track of PYQs. Okay, so for every subject, for every topic, how many PYQs you have solved. Okay, which PYQs you have solved, which PYQs you have not solved. Okay, keep track of them. Apart from that, uh, this is one thing that if you have solved the PYQ or not. The second thing that you have to keep track is if you have to revise that PYQ again or not. Okay, so these two things for every PYQ you have to keep the track. Okay, and now the next question is how much time you should give to every question. Okay, for some people what they do in the starting, if they are not able to solve some PYQs, they just stick to that one question for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or maybe 3 hour, 4 hours. So like ideally what how much time you should give to one particular question. Okay, so the answer for this is see, if the time is less, okay, don't stick too much to a particular question. Okay, if you have 1 year of time or 2 year of time, then okay, it is fine to give 2 to 3 days to a question where you got stuck. Okay, but like if you don't have much time, then like ideally give 5-10 minutes to a particular question. Okay, a normal question that we have. If it is a tough question, if it is taking time, then like it's fine. Okay, if you're doing any question for the very first time, and if you are like not very familiar with that particular concept, even if it takes half an hour, 1 hour, then also it is fine. Okay, so there's no fixed time like how much time you should give to a particular question. Okay, but like one thing I have to say, you have to distinguish between the type of question. Okay, there are some type of PYQs that are kind of a generalized PYQ. If like if you are studying the solution of that PYQ, okay, and it is a generalized question, it is helping you in other questions as well. There are a lot of questions from that particular question. Okay, so if you are giving time to that particular question, then it will help you. Okay, definitely it will help you in the other questions. Okay, but see, there are some rare questions also which are tough and rare. Okay, like there is no other PYQ like that. There is no other PYQ having that similar concept that with that of tough PYQ. Okay, so in that case, you don't give too much time to that particular PYQ. Just move on. Okay, just take a note of that PYQ, and I later, if you got time, then you just come back to that particular question. Okay, so this is the thing. If it is a generalized PYQ, it is helping you somewhere else also. There is other questions like that. जितना भी time लग रहा है उस particular PYQ solve करने में, उस particular case में तुम उसको time दे सकते हो. ठीक है, अगर but वो concept कहीं और use नहीं आ रहा है तो छोड़ दो उसको अभी के लिए. ठीक है, बाद में अगर तुम्हारे पास time है तो just come back to that particular question again. Now another thing that I wanted to tell you, what few people do is जैसे वो question कर रहे हैं, okay, if they are solving any question, they somehow guess the answer, they somehow got the answer for that particular question. Maybe like you were not so confident for in that particular question, but you have seen a similar kind of PYQ or similar kind of question somewhere else, and you know that okay, if I just do this step, this step, this step, then I got some answer. Okay, you matched the answer. Okay, you got the correct answer and just moved on. So don't do this. Okay, in the for the very first time, if you're solving the PYQs, just see, even if you got the correct answer, just see the multiple approaches for that particular question. Okay, just see how other people are solving that particular question. Okay, so there will be a lot of cases when you will solve the PYQs, you will get the answer, but you might not be so confident about the approach. Okay, so just seek out for different and multiple approaches for that particular question. Okay, And like while solving the pyqs, getting the correct answer, you will be having some gut feeling, okay, you will be having some confident, okay, that I knew that concept and I applied that concept and then I got the answer, and I know there are so many approaches to solve that particular question and I know them all, okay. So you will be having that gut feeling, okay. And if you are not having that gut feeling, then again I will suggest just see how other peoples are doing it, what are the multiple approaches for solving that particular question and so on, okay. Okay. Now the next question is how many times you should solve the PYQs? How many iterations of PYQs you should do? Either you should solve the PYQs for one time only, or two times, or three times, or four times. How many times you should solve the PYQs? So I've seen multiple toppers. I have talked to a lot of toppers. I have taken the interviews of a lot of them. So what I got to know is there is nothing generalized kind of thing that you have to do the PYQs for one time, two time, a lot of times. Okay. So there are people who got a good rank by just solving the PYQs for one time. Okay. There are people who solved the PYQs for four to five times. I myself solved the GATE PYQs three times. Okay. One time while I was in my third year, like in for my third year attempt, I solved the PYQs one time. Then in my final year, I again solved the PYQs again. Okay, all the questions. Then in my third iteration, I just solved the selected questions. Okay, the questions, the PYQs are marked for revision. Okay, so only those PYQs I have solved in the third iteration. So you can say I have done the PYQs three times, but there are toppers who only did the PYQs for one time. Okay, and there are toppers who did PYQs for four to five times also. Okay, so like how you will get to know how many times you should do. So see, I will suggest for the very first time when you are solving the GATE PYQ, just solve them very nicely. As I have seen, see multiple approaches until you are very confident. Okay, just see the solutions in different approaches. Okay, if you are not getting anything, just go to the concept again, read that concept again, see the video lectures. Okay, so for the very first time, do the PYQs very nicely. If you are confident, then you don't have to do them again. And while solving the PYQs, just mark the questions for revision. Okay, the questions that you have to see again. Okay, and those questions you can do once again. Okay, so like this will be two iterations you will do of PYQs. Okay, and people who gave GATE in third year or maybe in some previous attempts, they may think of doing the PYQs once again. Okay, and okay, the next question that I got is, I'm not able to solve the PYQs even after seeing the video lectures, even after studying the concept. I'm not able to solve the question. Then what should I do? So in that case, first of all, see, for the very first time when you are solving the GATE PYQs, you may not be able to solve all the PYQs. Okay, so just focus on the easy ones. Okay, that you are able to solve. Skip the hard ones. Okay, so in the first iteration, you will get to know what I am able to solve easily, what I am not able to solve easily, which concepts I have to focus more, which concepts I am okay. Okay, so this is what the first iteration of PYQ solving, or you can say like when you are studying the concepts for the very first time, this is all what you will get to know. Okay, then after the like first time and next time when you will come back again, you will do the revision, you will again do the PYQs. Then like at that time you know, okay, what you know and what you don't know. Okay, where you have to focus more and where you have to focus less. Okay, so for the very first time, just focus on the easy PYQs if you are not able to solve all of them. Okay, like still if you are not able to find out what are the easy PYQs, what are the hard PYQs, just go through them once. Okay, just see the solutions, see the video solutions, do anything. Okay, for the very first time, just do, even if you are not able to solve one question also. Okay, you will at least get the idea. Okay, that what all is there, what all I have to study. Okay, so it might look something kind of messed up in the starting, but like it is the process, you have to go through it. Okay, so that's all what I can suggest here. Okay, and like that's it, all the major things that I wanted to tell you about the previous year questions. And like this particular line I say in most of my videos, or you can say in every video, that GATE PYQs are the most important thing in your GATE preparation. Okay, so if you just do the PYQs nicely, you are almost done. Okay, after that you just have to give some test and all, that's a different thing. But if you are doing the PYQs very nicely, your GATE preparation is already done. Okay, So just do the PYQs nicely, okay? Again, again and again I'm saying the same thing, so you can just understand how important gate PYQs are, okay? And thank you everyone. Like, that's all for this video, and we will see. Like, I will come up with something else in the next one. So thank you everyone.